Well, I got bugged. I got glitched. Insanity happened. You see, where I'm at right now is World Spawn. I even have a blank locator map in my hand. Now the question comes to be, why? Lately, this has happened before, where when I join into a game, it puts me at beginning like this, and then I log out and log back in, and suddenly I'm where I should be. So we will test that out. And by the way, this is my lunch time recording. I like to record every video game at what? Now I'm home. Yep. I hate bugs. So I do have a long-term silent long world that I post those long videos on and that we all know and love. Hopefully, please watch them. And literally just recording of me going about my process, trying to do a couple different things. I like to do progress in this world in between those, though, too. But it shouldn't look too much different between sessions. It's really meant for people who just want something to watch in the background, and hopefully they conduct their lives. But to kind of, or you really don't care about my ranting, which I don't know who that would be, but I put up a wall around my entire village now. I dug out these houses from being under the dirt. I'm going to come up with a better connection than that. I just wanted to look at it. I started framing it out, just trying to make this look like a real multi-level town. Now, I happen to grow up in the Minnesota River Valley, which is a ravine town, kind of like this, and I understand how different layers of towns can be built. So going up here, I got some farmland. I got another house up here. Not a house, actually, it's fishery. Yeah, fishery. I got some stables, blah, blah, blah. But this doesn't look the same because I really terraformed around, made it look up, make the edges. And then, by the way, it's not going to be completely boxy like this forever and ever. And this is just, let's get it to somewhere, and then beautification will happen down the road. I am a big believer in position improvement is always continuous. If you were in the Marine Corps, you would understand that. If you weren't in the Marine Corps, it's basically a way to keep us getting hazed all the time, even when there's nothing better to do. So we'll just haze you some more. Semper Fi, do or die, blah, blah, blah. So the library was in here. I robbed all the places. There really wasn't anything too exciting. Nothing that great. And then going on in here. Oh, and I lost most of my villagers throughout the time. Like, they were all just gone. So I grabbed a bunch of carrots and started to try to breed them up a little bit. And, well, I got 3 adults right there, so it's literally working. I also went in, placed lights everywhere. I don't have an efficient iron farm yet. Now, what's really cool about this seed is all the iron you spawn on, which is great for early game. But once you get a little advanced, you're like, okay, I don't want to grab my pickaxe every time I need a couple iron bars, which is kind of where I'm at right now. So in the future here, probably in the long episode tonight, I'll be taking a look at that. Typically, when you see me playing with my kids, I will not be in this world. I love my kids to death, but they'll destroy. Even my 6-year-old, once again, love him to death, but he gets his own ideas, which is cool, and I want to encourage. But it's okay for Daddy to have a little bit of space of his own in the video games, so we can play together on the joint world, and I can mess around on this. Now, what I'm doing with that, though, is it's the same map. So it's really fun. I've never done it like this, but I'm starting to see the big differences in it. And this is the seed number, by the way, 35653499er2249er072161. Really awesome. You start on a mountain, got all kinds of trees or different types of trees. Fun stuff. What I was thinking to do here is probably the most dangerous thing for me to do is I want to spend the next 10 minutes or so building the map out, filling it up. Oh yeah, I might have did a little bit of a lava farm. Oh yeah, storage room 2 and an infinite water source. JZ would be so proud of me, or is it JC, whatever. Don't got much in the way of food. Here's some carrots. Not good, not good. Plant those bad boys. I'll throw this bad boy in here. See if we got any real meat. And we did not. So, yeah. Basically, I'm going to save that that little bit just for any iron I run into, and I'll have to make do some way somehow. Typically, I try to grab a bunch of stack of wood for these explorations, but I'm a rebel today. I'm a starving rebel today. I'll pull up the map, throw it in my offhand, and we'll just try to fill it out some. My attempts on the world with the children, not as super successful as I would hope. I.e., I kept dying at this one place, having to run across the map to try to get my gear, and then I have a 3-year-old screaming at me the entire time that he wants to play with me, not try to follow me. Then I get my gear and then I die right away again. Okay, so I'm behind that little heart. So a convenient excuse. Blah blah blah. Good times. I did find a villager outpost, raid farm, pillager outpost. On the children's one. Besides that, not a whole lot. Goals, I would love to get some spruce saplings. I think I need that yet. I'd love to run into some dark oak saplings, but I don't think there's any dark. I haven't looked on chunk base. Don't got anything against chunk base. Normally I do. Just playing a little bit a la Natriel, kinda, this go around. So I wouldn't mind, some of the quality of life features of add-ons. But I play on my phone, as you can hear from the clicky button. So I gotta take the positive with the negative. And if that's not a sign of growing up, I don't know what is. But there seems to be a lot of adults these days that get their feelings hurt a little too easily. And don't get me wrong. I'm not exactly the picture of good mental health. I'm a therapist, therefore there's nothing you can say to change my mind anyways, right? Or, as I like to think of, probably emotionally unstable if I'm any good at my job anyways. Resilience, people. It's not everything's a tragedy. And there seems to be a lot of victimhood out there, and don't get me wrong, everyone has a story. I just wish people would be more focused on how to effectively change, improve their lives rather than getting stuck in the past. No, I work in addictions, and I've sat down with the worst of the worst the people, the best of the best people in the worst of worst situations, and everything in between. And Man, I got these people nonstop that try to do everything and change their lives, and they're so mutated by their addictions that they don't have very much success, but they bounce back up and they keep at it and they keep trying, and it's inspiring. But then I see a different group of people where maybe they don't have addiction issues, and God bless their souls for it, but everything creates a bad day for them, and that's not a way to live. Spruce, 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 spruce. Donkey. I'm actually gonna get a donkey. I was making a tutorial with my son Gabe, or my son Gabe was playing on the creative map while I was making a tutorial, and all of a sudden he rode up out of nowhere riding a donkey. The only thing that was missing was a trident, and I would have been like, Hermitcraft! Or is it simply Bedrock? Yeah, one of those places had a player riding around on a donkey with a trident. Typically, by the way, eventually y'all will see, I'm a big, big, big believer in the turtle helmet. Like, I think it's the best thing that's ever happened to Minecraft. I jump in there, I get some immunity to not breathing right, and you'll see, like, I've died twice already on this, but, like, you put me in an ocean world where that's all I'm doing is ocean stuff, like 9 out of 10 deaths, me drowning, trying to get a little bit longer, do a little bit further, whatever. Oh, that was stupid. So, like, a turtle helmet's essential. It does well enough where I don't die too much going down, and then the breathing's forever. Throw on some respiration 3 and it's even better. Can't recommend the turtle enough. Cowabunga. Chop, 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 chop. Let's get that spruce. Now, what am I doing here? Basically, I just chop down until I get 4 of these bad boys. And if you don't know why, what the? Let me out. This is why I don't do snow biomes. Oh, great. And I just lost my pickaxe. So I can make a giant yoga tree and have unlimited saplings so they're on out. Blah, blah, blah. And because I do think spruce is probably the best looking wood. Although if you notice from my building, and when you're done, please start the video again. Like, subscribe, and see how I got such a mix of different palettes of colors when I do build. I just think it's better than like one redundant color over and over. But if I'm forced to only use one wood style, it'd be spruce. What's your favorite wood type? But man, mangrove. That's pretty too, but I just kind of want to shoot myself playing it. I lose all resilience and hope in the humankind trying to grow that out. Interesting. Alright. Well, that was a fun process, blah, blah, blah. But let's hurry this along. Hey, there we go. Run in. When it comes to that bug and glitch, which ones have you found, or have you ever been surprised by one? And oh my, the children are here. So I'm going to call this a go. Y'all have a wonderful day. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to call your mama. She misses you.